Russell's up here, and then I'm right hand corner, and then Adam's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can like pause it whenever you want. We can talk about any plays or
Yeah. So we went out.
yeah. So
Yeah.
after the break, I came and I didn't want to get. I don't know why I went out so fast. But I was kind of worried about getting trapped because and then I think Adam was somewhere between us. We'll see on this front
think
stretch.
Pause for me. Okay.
Yeah, it looks.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Okay,
wait.
yeah,
There it is.
it's going to
back.
probably buffer a little bit.
Kovyk.
66.8.
Yeah, I was having none of that. I went out
Yeah,
to
you were
68.
68.6, and then Adam was 67.5. So yeah, Adam was better. So I was right here, Adam was right here, and then Russell was like right here. By so that's the first quarter, and then this is I can see what you're saying. I can see what I see. I just need to make sure they were going together. Okay.
There we go. All right. Take it.
So Adam's in fourth right here, right?
Yeah, I tried to make like a move a little bit early just so I could stay in the front pack.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're right here.
yeah. So like I was like, it felt. Is it what lap is this right here?
This is 600.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So like I got out in the very back because like when we first started, I was like I kind of got a little scuffed up. Like the guy next to me kind of like pushed me back, and I kind of knew it was gonna happen. But you know, I kind of made like a little surge up to get a decent position to go in. But yeah, I was like I wasn't feeling bad like right around here. Like I was just trying to get a good spot to stick in, but like nothing really bad has like happened yet. So
yeah,
kind of trying to get a feel.
I don't know. I don't know when it happened. It was the first couple laps. But at some point I tried to pass the dude on the outside, not even on the inside, and he came over and like pushed me aside.
Yeah, there was a bunch of that. I think like a lot of that was like, well, I guess after I got swallowed, then like there was a bunch of that, like which you'd expect in the first 800, not like 16 to 2400 meters into the race. Like there's Dogwood. That's Dogwood for you.
Yeah, man, it was just so physical. Like even in the middle laps. Like the middle laps were like honestly like the worst. Like laps like 3 through 6, man, were just like pushing and shoving and just trying to like stay in that front pack. Like it felt like everybody wanted to turn to like be up front, and that kind of just like it took a lot of energy during those middle laps. Trying to stay up in the front so you didn't fall back behind. But we slowed down a little bit after that, and it kind of left some room to have a pretty decent finish. But I mean, for some people, like it took everything out of them, and like they kind of fell back and couldn't really recover from it.
Yeah. So now we have we'll see how I win it.
So what was your 800 split?
I think it was like, hold on, I might be able to see.
Yours was Adams was 220.
220.
Russell's was 220.9, and then I was 219.3. So that second lap was 72.5 for me. And then yours were just around there. But yeah, we slowed down a lot that second lap.
Yeah.
Because that 3200 I did at Lynchburg College, I came through the first 800 just barely slower. Like, cause from my splits after that second one to the seventh one, they were all the same. It was just that first lap was a lot faster, and that last lap was a lot slower here, which is where that difference was made up.
Yeah, my previous PR, which I set at, you can keep it going, which I set at Bulldog, my first, 1K was, really, slow. Like, I came through 800 and, 225. And at that point, I just took the lead and took the rest of the race because I knew, I wanted to get a fast time. But this time we went through in 220 and then 255. So I was happy with that.
When we came through 1K, man, I just remember feeling lactic already in the first 1,000 meters. I remember telling myself, I was like, oh man, this is not fun.
Yeah, this is where I was the first 200, I was feeling like it was an 800. Like that burning you get in your chest, I was already feeling that. I'm like, how am I I didn't know what was going to happen next. And then here I just get swarmed, which I knew was going to happen eventually. I was like, how long could I lead this?
And this is where Blake took the lead.
Like everybody wanted a turn. Like you can see me right there. I'm pushed out and almost in lane 3, trying to stay up there, and I was seeing the back of Blake's head up in the front, and I was just like, what would it be?
Yeah, I'm still way back there at this point.
Yeah.
In 1200s around 330, 333.
Yeah. I came through 332.7. So we went 107. I went 107, 112, 112 right there.
So now Blake's leading, and then I've dropped to 5th already, and it's about to be 6th. And then see, Russell's right here, and then Adams up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, before the race, I was not confident at all because it was kind of warm. And at this point, I was just like, well, I guess this is happening. I hope I don't die.
Yep. Exactly, man. It was just kind of the laps kind of just felt I don't know how to really describe it, man. The laps felt quick, they were going by quick, but I don't know. It just didn't I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. It was just a weird race. Very, very, very weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is when Adam passed me, and then Russell was. Oh, you're hiding behind this guy. You're by the Glen Allen guy.
Yeah, Russell's right in I think that's Trevor right next to you. Yeah, Trevor was getting banged up pretty bad, really bad up front. I remember accidentally nudging him a little bit, but we come through mile right at 4:44.
Yeah. So my mile was at 4:45, and then Russell's was 4:45, Yeah, we were basically right next to there. And then Adam was 444 high. So yeah, because we were all just in that little bit right there. And then Blake fell off the lead, and this guy wants to try to lead.
Isaac,
Yeah,
he started to. Honestly, in this kind of race, like Isaac was probably in a really good position because he kind of sat in a pretty good position the first mile, but then like honestly, like leading that second mile in this kind of race was honestly like the best thing that could have probably happened to you because you weren't worried about having to surge out in front. You were already in the front. You were just kind of just taking it away, try not to like die. And I think I think Isaac did pretty good with that.
Yeah. At this point, it's really like probably the adrenaline. Just I'm leading. Just trying to carry you all the way through.
And when Russell passed me, Adam and Russell. And then Blake comes back here. Blake fell off, and then now I pass him. Second mile, he kind of fell off a bit.
Yeah, Blake's got to learn to pace himself.
And then the 2K splits, it's just like 55, which is like way faster than my PR. So like, okay, I'm doing good, I guess, sort of. I mean, my coach told me that I need to be up front because he didn't say worry about time. He said worry about racing because if you race good and race the people well and finish up, you're gonna run a PR.
Yeah. Because like if honestly like we went like my coach was telling me because I was talking to him, he was like I told him I wanted to go right around 9:25 or under, and we were perfect. Like we were doing good. I told him I was probably gonna dwindle down the next 2 laps, but we went through like right at like what it says for me. I went through at 5:56, which was a 1:11 split, and then like the next 2 laps, like the next lap after that was a little slow, but.
And then Russell, he'd been working up a little bit, so now he's in like 4th, 5th.
Yeah, like I looked up all of a sudden, and like just all of a sudden I was like, where did everyone go? Because I could count the number of people in front of me, and that was new. Like I had no idea what happened to everyone.
And then and I was kind of just behind them, kind of just not doing much. I was kind of just at that point I was kind of like looking for the finish line, like because the leader was a little bit like there's like a gap right here, another gap right here, and then there was I was kind of like the third group sort of, but these people coming back, so that's kind of
because like I remember being right here and I was like kind of falling off that front pack a little bit, and I didn't really sense anybody like right next to me, so I was kind of like, oh man, this is not the spot I kind of want to be at, but I was just trying to keep my eyes like right on the back of well, at first it was Russell's back, but then that guy kind of like squeezed in right behind you. I don't know where that guy's from. That's right behind you, but I was just trying to stay as connected as possible.
Yeah, dude, with 600 to go, I was starting to feel lactic in my arms, and it was
like, wait, this is 400 to go now.
Yeah, this is 400 to go.
I thought we had this was 600, 800 here.
Yeah.
I was feeling like my arms were feeling good, like right here. Like I started to feel like I was picking it up a little bit, but I was just trying to finish at this point, and I sensed nobody near me, and there was a little like group in front of me, and I was just trying to make up some ground as quickly as I could, but I just like right here, like I just didn't have nothing. I couldn't find anything.
Yeah, because like there's this huge gap between Adam and the rest of them. Then Adam closes in. What was your last quarter?
Mine was 64. I think my last 200 honestly was the fastest part. I think I closed in like 30 or 31. It was last
it's
100.
Probably just under 30 if I had to guess.
Yeah, because like I didn't start picking it up until the last 100. I passed this guy, and then just still going.
And then Russell's a bit out of frame here because he's just way faster. He's too fast for the camera. Can't follow him. But then,
Right
I was
here.
I was trying to chase Greg here, but then Adam just came flying by.
I
Yes.
just surged down like lane, like the outer part of lane 2, right here, and I just started gunning it.
yeah, he came flying by, and then I think this is I got 9th in the heat, so this guy was 7th, and then what was Russell?
I
You
think
I was like 5th
Sixth.
in the heat, 6th.
I ended up getting 3rd, I think, in the heat.
Yeah. So
because-
Russell was 6th, and then yeah, Adam was 3rd.
Dude, what's crazy is last year at this meet, I got 25th overall with a 948, and this year I got 28th with a 927.
Yeah, same. I ran 20 seconds faster, but got 1 place worse because overall I got 31st. But last year I got 30th. And then Russell got 28th overall there, and then Adam was 24th.
I mean, dude, it's just everybody made such a huge jump. Like, it's crazy. Like, in our 3A, like in our 3A class, man, like last year, like I don't remember because I didn't do the 2 mile, but I think Russ sent me a screenshot, and like if like 9, like I think I'm what, 6 I think, with a 926 this year, and I'm pretty sure 919 won it last year, and now there's like so many guys that are just have really caught up. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, our region 3C is just as competitive as Class 3 was last year.
I know, man. It's actually it's incredible, dude. It's cool. Like, it's cool to see. Like, didn't you win last year, Russell, regionals for 30
Yeah, I
seconds?
did.
And what
I
did you
was
even
sick
what'd
that
you run?
day. I was sick. I ran a 10:15.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
How
After
much
this
was
race,
the-
I was dying. Like I was trying to walk off the track, but I only could go a couple steps at a time.
Yeah, it was bad. I just wanted to get out of that area as quickly as I could. And someone in that heat right there, I'm pretty sure, didn't someone have a seizure in our heat after our race?
Something
Yeah,
happened. Somebody he was on the ground.
Yeah, he was having a seizure. It was like a grandma seizure, or not. What was it? It's a grand mal seizure. Like, he was like really seizing up pretty bad.
Was he in our race?
He
was in our race.
Yeah, I think it was Jackson Price of Keelan, because he had he did the first 2K, and then so he must have dropped out at 2200.
Mm-hmm.
It says it has splits, but it said DNF at the bottom.
Yeah, and he was right there. I think it was that kid. Yep.
Yeah. What was his hip number?
I tried to see, but I have no idea when he went down in the video.
Yeah, because this is 2K. But if he hold on, wait, his 2K split was 635.
635?
Yeah, so he's way off from because 231 was his 800. Oh, sorry, no, I was looking at the wrong guy. He came through in 601. So
Okay.
So
he would have been like right with you, right? Or
um
a couple of seconds behind, I guess. So he's one of these guys.
it's 601.5. So I think it's this guy. So he's black jersey, green shoes. I don't think we'll be able to see from this.
Yeah, he might be out of shot.
We'll see though, because he's still a bit behind this guy right here. Was it like right at the 200-meter mark?
That's where he was on the ground. So I don't know if he dropped there, but that's where they were getting him on the backboard.
I think it's this him right here. I think, like, I don't know if you can see
It might be.
Yeah,
He might be behind that mat, maybe.
Yeah. Where was he laying? Was he on the track, like on the infield?
No, he was on the outside of the track.
Yeah.
He was in like lane 8.
Yeah, we definitely didn't see him this lap. But yeah, it's probably like somewhere over here, right? Did you notice it during the race?
No, I didn't notice it during the race. I just remember like after our race, and I heard about someone had a seizure like right after our 2-mile race. I forgot who said it.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us cross.
Yeah, it was who told me? Lawson Meckham. He told me about it.
Oh yeah, I see him. He's laying down right here. Like there. I didn't even notice him. I was
Pretty scary.
Yeah.
I guess it kind of just tells how hot it actually was. I mean, it definitely cooled down a lot, but it was still like significantly warm outside. Like,
huh?
Maybe.
What's his name?
No, I'm not really right. No. I don't really fucking you guys. That is the majority of
Yeah, he has a Strava. It's his high school is in Virginia.
Okay.
He follows Nathan Atchu, so Nathan Atchu, bless you.
Yeah.
This is we're driving home from my coach. Like you said, what's your name?
Nathan is an animal, man. He closed in 59.
He closed in 59.
60.
Like, how do you like this dude had every single one of his laps under 110? Like, just thinking about that is crazy. Like, and with there's some 66s and 67s in there because my gosh.
He went 430, 424.
Yeah, that is just disgusting.
Did anybody else close under 60? I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think.
Nope.
Yeah, no one else closed under 60.
No, we definitely got some.
Yeah. That was how big was that of a PR for y'all?
It was 7 seconds for me.
For like 3,200, I PR'd by like 7 seconds, but like when I ran my indoor 2 mile, like the full 2 mile kind of converts. Like the same time I ran in the full 2 mile, like would have converted to like a 9:26 in the 3,200. So I mean, like it's a PR for 3,200 meters. So I mean, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was. I kind of expected to run right around that time, but I mean, uh, I really wanted to go like because everybody was running, pretty fast that day, like in all the other events. So like I kind of wanted to see if I could dip under 9:20, but it just didn't seem really realistic after like the first mile and like all it was just tactical and physical, and it was despite like all that, like I'm pretty happy with the time.
Yeah. I think if I didn't take the lead that first 200 meters and gone out really fast, I definitely could have ran a couple seconds faster.
Yeah,
I was,
but hey, I mean like there's times in races like that where you feel like you can really lead that race and like you can't really be mad at that, because I mean like I've definitely been there before too, and sometimes it's either your day where you lead that race and you finish strong or you just don't.
yeah, because
Like,
at Lindbergh, that like the first 400, obviously I just went right behind Nathan, and the first like 200 meters in, I I thought about passing. I was like, we're going too slow. This is like 75. This like there's no way this is. But no, we went. It was like 71. I was like, okay. So I just stayed on him, and I didn't start hurting until like past the mile mark. I'm like, okay, like that's like. But then here I was hurting the first 200. And I'm like, it's like weird. I mean, just how running works. It's like that like I ran the same time basically, but one felt way easier.
yeah.
Probably because I didn't take it out in 31 seconds.
I know, like that's how it was in New York, man. When we were in the 2 mile, we went out so slow. We were our first 800 was like 2:27, like, and it was just like it felt so slow in that race, and like I just like felt like I needed to take over, and I just took it over.